New at 6, the man who ordered the GBI to investigate the Atlanta mayor's press office now talks about the issue. The Attorney General spoke exclusively to Channel 2 Action News about the first-of-its-kind investigation.
The law needs to mean something.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm Justin Farmer, and only on Channel 2 Action News, Georgia's top law enforcement official speaking to us for the first time since he asked the GBI to investigate possible violations of the records law by the city of Atlanta. Channel 2 investigative reporter Richard Belcher live outside of City Hall on this. And Richard, he told you the state is open's record law needs to mean something. Have some teeth.
Attorney General Chris Carr did something last week, Justin, that had never been done in Georgia. He ordered the GBI to open a criminal investigation of possible violations of the state open records law. Carr was cautious in our interview, but very clear about the importance of what he did.
The law needs to mean something. If we're going to have the law, it needs to mean something, and we are investigating and seeing what happened.
Carr's office directed the GBI to open a criminal investigation after Channel 2 and the AJC revealed text messages by Jenna Garland, then Mayor Reed's press secretary. In those messages obtained by Channel 2, Garland told a subordinate how to respond to Channel 2's request for water billing records that were potentially embarrassing to city officials. Be as unhelpful as possible, drag this out as long as possible, and provide information in the most confusing format available. Without commenting on the specifics of the Atlanta investigation, Carr told me,
our office has a long bipartisan history of ensuring openness and transparency in government. And our office is very proud of that traditional role that we played, and I'm deeply committed to ensuring that the law is followed.
Within days of Carr's decision last week, 2 GBI agents were assigned to interview me and producer Tara Boyd at Channel 2. Later in the week, 2 reporters from the AJC. I asked the Attorney General what signal this sends to the little guy fighting to get records from a local sheriff or a school board.
The only way that the people of Georgia can hold elected officials and those in government accountable is if they have access to the documents, number one. Number two, those documents aren't the government's documents. They're held in trust for the people. But folks need to know what the law is, both on our constituent side as well as those that are in government.
The Attorney General declined to speculate on when he believes that the GBI will finish its criminal investigation. Live at City Hall in downtown Atlanta, Richard Belcher, Channel 2 Action News.
Well, it's the opposite of transparency is what this looks like where it's going. Richard, thank you. More to